Hi guys, it's Jordan. Today we're looking at my January 2024 setup. As I'm recording this voiceover, it is in fact February 1st. But, better late than never. I decided to do a voiceover on this because obviously the audio on the video itself is no longer accurate. I have used this setup. I know what I liked and what I didn't like about this setup, and I figured I'd share. So, starting off with the cover, what I've used for a decoration in my theme this month is I think it's a Dream of Snow or Dream of Winter, something like that, washi tape from Notebook Therapy. And I saw it last year, or 2022, and it was sold out, and I thought it was so cute, and I was so sad. And then it came back, so I had to buy it. We've got my quote for the month. I think penguins are the most human of all the birds, which may be why people love them. They're cute, they stand upright, and they look like they're wearing tuxedos. From Shia LaBeouf. That is all true. And then for the cover page, I found this really cute coloring page of these penguins. I'll have that link below. I did not draw this. And I just had a good time coloring it. I kind of tried to make it go with the tape, and it was just a good time. We are following that up with my usual calendar and events and tasks page. This one was interesting for me. It's the first time I've used a B5, so I had to re-figure out how big I wanted the calendar to be. And it was kind of a struggle at first, but I actually think this could be big enough for me to write in, which I know now. I did not actually write in it for January, but I am planning on it for February. I ended up not completely filling the events and task lists, but that's okay. There was a lot going on. I could have filled it in, but I didn't. And then we have my usual soundtrack page. I also did not fill this entire page during January, so I'm doing something different for February. But I'm still very happy to include this page. I like having music that I can think about and go, oh yeah, that memory is attached to this song for the month for me. Following that is my expense tracker page. I didn't realize I wanted one of these for January until after I had done this setup, so it is actually at the very back of my monthly. I ended up not using very much of this either. I think I was just a little bit underprepared for it, hence it being at the back. I'm going to try it again for February and see if it goes better, me having a better idea of what I actually want out of it. Considering I am posting my January setup in February, I think it goes without saying that I did not really use my content page very much. I managed to get my startup journal for 2024 posted, and that was about it. So I've made the content part and the YouTube page next to it of my journal much smaller in sort of like a dashboard setup for February, and I'm going to try to involve my calendar with these two pages. Just kind of give myself some more structure and see if I can get better at actually posting. That we have my goals page. I had a couple of goals for the month. My primary goal was to work on the first draft of my novel. I had intended to try to write at least 200 words a day or 1,400 words a week. And the way things turned out, I wrote 800 words, I think, on one day at the start of the month. And the month kind of just went crazy and I did not get any other writing done, but I did do a lot of thinking. My second goal was to post one video every 2 weeks to this channel and to my art channel, and obviously I didn't do that either. So I don't want to call it a failure, but I think it just tells me I need to plan my goals a little bit better and maybe pick goals that are more aligned with who I am and not who I wish I was. We've moved on to the page I have set up for Takotas. That is the ARPG I help run. And I did actually fill up this entire page. It was mostly me taking notes about the things going on in the group, events I need to keep track of. and making a to-do list for the things I wanted to get done through the month. So I'll call that page a success. Beside it, I also filled this entire page taking notes about writing, even though I didn't actually write. At this point, we are on to my weeklies or dailies. I'm not sure what I would call these. The boxes where I can write to-do lists and notes and things, make mention that I need to remember appointments and all that kind of stuff. As I said earlier, I have not used a B5 before, so I wasn't sure how big to make these boxes. And what I did here is 11.5 centimeters tall by 8 centimeters wide. It basically just split the page into 4 quarters. And this really cute tape, the little squares with the individual pictures, it's kind of like a stamp edge, was the perfect decoration for this. I'm really happy with how it turned out. For the first part of the month, I filled the entire box for the days, and then there was more days after that where I filled like half of it. So I don't know if this is one of those situations where it's what I have to say expands to fill the space available, or if I could be fine with smaller boxes. So I'm going to try smaller boxes for February. And then there's that expense tracker again at the back where it did not need to be and it was not useful. So I'm looking forward to February. I am happy with the theme I have, and I am hoping my journal is going to continue to serve me well. So good luck with your journaling and whatever else you have going on. If this was at all helpful to you, or you just simply enjoyed it, consider liking and subscribing. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have my February video up in a more timely manner. And I'll see you next time. Bye!